Good evening and welcome to a very special occasion tonight, an occasion during which we honor with the Athenagoras Award a very dignified person and very appropriate person for this award, namely Rabbi Arthur Schneier. He has been a good friend from my first days when I came to New York. He came to the office in the Archdiocese, and since then we developed quite an activity together in many instances, dealing always with issues of supporting basic human rights, especially the right of freedom of religious expression. Rabbi Schneier is a victim and a survivor of the Holocaust, and therefore he carries a very painful and very realistic experience of what it means to be deprived of the freedom of religious expression. He has been working diligently, consistently, responsibly, in a non-stopping way, supporting causes, and he is the one that has been very, very supportive of the work and the right of our Ecumenical Patriarchate. In many instances, sometimes overcoming considerable difficulties, but always unyielding to any pressure that would diminish the effort of saving, preserving, developing, and establishing justice, human freedom, and reconciliation among the people. Tonight, we honor him, and we really recognize a hard, consistent, and fervent worker of what is noble and good for the people of any race, any religion, any place, any language, any culture. Congratulations, Rabbi Arthur Schneier. Continue your very creative work.
Born in Vienna, Austria in March 1930, Rabbi Arthur Schneier fled to a ghetto in Budapest, Hungary in 1938. In Budapest, he lived under Nazi occupation during World War II. Escaping the Holocaust, he emigrated to the United States in 1947. Of his early years, he has said, "I am a Holocaust survivor and have witnessed true human tragedy. I have seen the consequences of man's inhumanity to man, and therefore, having survived, I have devoted my life to reaching out, to broadening the alliance between believers and developing tolerance and mutual respect between the world's religions." In response to his witness of human tragedy, in 1965, Rabbi Arthur Schneier founded the Appeal of Conscience Foundation. For over 43 years, he has devoted his life to the cause of religious freedom and human rights throughout the world. He has led this interfaith coalition of business, religious, and foreign policy leaders in promoting peace, tolerance, and ethnic conflict resolution, and to provide a voice of conscience to protect minorities at a time of increasing ethnic conflict in many regions of the world. The Foundation's continuing goal is to uphold the principle of live and let live, believing that freedom, democracy, and human rights are the fundamental values that give nations of the world their best hope for peace, security, and shared prosperity. Rabbi Schneier has rallied religious leaders worldwide to take a stand, using their influence to halt violence and terrorism. In 1994, he worked closely with His All-Holiness Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew, co-chairing the Peace and Tolerance Conference in Istanbul to bring an end to the bloodshed in the former Yugoslavia. The conference produced the well-known Bosphorus Declaration. Continuing in their dialogue, and to mark the 10th anniversary of the first Peace and Tolerance Conference and signing of the Bosphorus Declaration, in March 2004, His All Holiness Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew was honored at a luncheon by the Foundation during the Ecumenical Patriarch's apostolic visit to the United States. In 2005, they co-chaired the second Peace and Tolerance Conference, bringing together leaders from all the major faiths to promote peace and tolerance in Southern Europe and Central Asia. Rabbi Schneier is also a member of the United Nations Alliance of Civilizations high-level group. In this position, he has extended the work of the Foundation through his own participation, forging ties with political and religious leaders from Europe, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and South America, in conferences in Spain, Qatar, Senegal, and Turkey. Rabbi Schneier was the first rabbi to be awarded the Presidential Citizens Award by President Bill Clinton in 2001, citing him as a survivor who has devoted a lifetime to overcoming forces of hatred and intolerance. At the invitation of Rabbi Schneier, Pope Benedict XVI made the first ever visit of a pope to a synagogue in America in April 2008. A historic moment that was captured in newspapers around the country.
Starting with his first mission to Moscow in 1966 to free Soviet Jewry, Rabbi Arthur Schneier has subsequently led numerous interfaith missions to Europe, Central Asia, the Middle East, and Latin America to halt ethnic conflict and promote peace and religious freedom. He has convened 6 international conferences with government and religious leaders from the former Yugoslavia and Southeast Europe. A long-time vocal advocate of religious freedom for the Ecumenical Patriarchate, Rabbi Schneier has worked closely with His All Holiness, promoting peace and reconciliation for all children of Abraham. For his international leadership in promoting fundamental human rights and religious freedom for all people, the Order of St. Andrew, Archons of the Ecumenical Patriarchate, is honored to award Rabbi Arthur Schneier, a beloved co-worker of Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew and Archbishop Demetrius, with the 2008 Athenagoras Human Rights Award. Axios, Axios, Axios.
Beloved friends, our children in the Lord, it is with profound joy that we greet you all, esteemed Archons of the Ecumenical Patriarchate, gathered for your annual banquet, which this year honors our dear friend, Rabbi Arthur Schneier. We are proud of the work you perform under the enlightened leadership of our brother in Christ and Exarch in the United States, His Eminence Archbishop Demetrius, with the venerable members of the Holy Eparchial Synod. The Archons have historically supported the ecumenical initiatives and spiritual outreach of the Mother Church in Constantinople in its desire to promote unity and peace among peoples of our world, as well as in its efforts to raise awareness on matters of social justice and environmental protection. In this respect, the crucial issue of human rights is at the heart of our Church's ministry and mission. It comes then as no surprise to us that the recipient of this year's Patriarch Athenagoras Human Rights Award is a man who has toiled for religious freedom and human rights throughout the world, most especially in sensitive regions of Europe, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and South America. The Appeal of Conscience Foundation, established by Rabbi Schneier almost half a century ago, reaches so many nations of our planet that his pioneering ministry can appropriately be labeled ecumenical in scope and in spirit. In light of this common purpose and commitment, we value our friendship and cooperation with Rabbi Schneier, whom it is most fitting that our beloved Archons honor as a visionary leader. We are therefore with you in thought this evening as you bestow this award. And to you, dearest Rabbi Schneier, we offer you and your gracious wife Elizabeth, both our dear friends, our warmest congratulations on this much-deserved prestigious award. Beloved Archons, God bless you all and your families. We look forward to welcoming you soon once again here at the Mother Church and to seeing you next year in the United States.